Right, everybody. I'm back doing another Soy Nerds Regret Seeing Captain America Brave New World and that. And this time it's Jeremy Jahns, where, yeah, you could tell by the thumbnail that I did. Yeah, and one of them where as you can see, he's not a bad reviewer because he does at least go and see films that he thinks are good. He's not just fucking watching shit films knowing the shit just so he can complain about them. But obviously, as you can see top left and that, zoom in a little bit. Yep. He's reviewing Captain America Brave New World. And it's got 1.4 million views, which probably is why he would do it, because like for some reason the YouTube algorithm loves promoting anything to do with Captain America Brave New World. Even if I think, like with Jeremy Jahns' review, where spoilers, he doesn't think it's all that good. So that's why he's getting classed as a soy nerd, because he went to go see it. And I know Jeremy Jahns does know about movies. So, because there were spoilers, he does say that he was thinking when he went in that it was going to be shit. He wasn't expecting anything great. And, like, the one I'm reviewing is just his sort of like quick review of the film where he goes into the spoilers of it, but I'm not going to go into that. So anyway, it starts off where Jeremy Jahns, like, comes on and that, and then this is a bit weird because he just starts off where he talks about closing off post-credit scenes and that, and I was a bit confused. But when I watched on, he was basically talking about the Hulk scene at the end with the leader and that. That's the post-credit scene he was talking about. But yeah, well, anyway, so then he goes in to say that there's no spoilers in that because he thinks the trailer did not spoil any of the film. So he's like, well, yeah, I'm not going to be like spoiling the film for you. So he's keeping it vague and that, he says. So that's why I say when he was talking about the closing off scene at the beginning, he's like, what? He didn't come out and say, even though now everyone knows, but he did this video days, weeks ago, well, about a week and a half ago, so yeah, maybe people didn't know. But, so he says though the Red Hulk was spoiled though, so he'll talk about the Red Hulk and that. Explains why Falcon is a Captain America now. Is, well, the new Captain America. Does it real quickly and that. Sort of like shows sort of like some scenes and that of him becoming Captain America. Well, even though he's still Falcon America, but and then he talks about Captain Falcon, which I think is in a racing game. Well, then he shows some action scenes and that, like I think it's a White House getting blown up or whatever and that. And then he talks about, oh yeah, Falcon has to go looking into like the stuff that's happened and that, you know, like undercover this and that, with like some action sequences and that, which he does say like there ain't that many action sequences. So yeah. Well, anyway, says that the film sort of breaks the fourth wall, as in everybody's apparently like got an opinion whether the Falcon should be the new Captain America in that. And he says it's also so the like running of the film where the Falcon he doesn't think he should be Captain America in that. He's not Steve Rogers in that, you know, that sort of trope and that. Then talks about brand and branding of superheroes, which I think is going with the boys on that, where they had like contracts and that shit and fucking sponsored deals or whatever. And yeah, I got a bit little sort of like lost in that. I was thinking like, yeah, what was that really to do with the film? But anyway, uh, yeah, says Anthony Mackie sort of shared the film with Harrison Ford, and he said that in a long colluded way, but he just doesn't think that Mackie was good enough to hold the film by himself and that, which he's sort of like glad that Harrison Ford was in it, because he does like go on to praise Harrison Ford a bit in that, because he said he doubted that Harrison Ford was going to do any good in this, considering from his past performances, which, his recent past performances, which has been like the Indiana Jones, Dial of Soydness, and the Star Wars sort of like films and that. Well, the sequels anyway. Uh, but says like he was pretty good in that. He was happy that like he put in a performance and not just wanted to do it for the money and that. And said like, yeah, he did pretty good. That's why he thinks Anthony Mackie owes Harrison Ford for like making the film half watchable for Jeremy here and that. Well, anyway, this is where it got a bit worrying and that shit. You know, I was like, oh, Jeremy Jones, you soy nerd, bitch. What are you fucking saying? But he said it. He says he likes the fucking film because it reminds him of Winter Soldier. But, well, about the politics and espionage, but not having the same pacing, as in it was a slow burn, apparently. And, like, he wasn't too happy with it being a slow burn, considering it was supposed to be an action fucking movie and that shit. Yeah, Frankenstein sort of monster film, he said. Like, it all patched together in that. Disjointed, as I would say. But he called it out, saying it used one of Ocean Eleven's jokes in it. And that, so yeah, really need, needing some writers in there, don't they? But goes on to say that the comic relief in it is the new Falcon and that, because he's annoying, even though he's called the Falcon, but he's a new Falcon because he's not Andy Mackie now. Andy Mackie's the new Captain America, it's supposed to be, and like, yeah. Well, then he talks vaguely about the wrap up of the leader in the last Hulk film, sort of saying like, yeah, I'm glad that it got wrapped up because he was wondering when that sort of end credit scene was going to get wrapped up, because sometimes they don't. But this one sort of did. But even though it's not in the Hulk movie, it should have been in Hulk 3. shouldn't it? But anyway, he was in Hulk 2. But yeah. Well, I mean, it should have been wrapped up in Hulk 3, but it was wrapped up in Captain America 4. Yeah. It gets a bit confusing, doesn't it? But anyway. Then he talks about the celestial thing, big sort of like dude that the Antanium sort of fucking stuff's in it. Says, oh yeah, that was good to see that getting wrapped up, but I don't give a fuck 'cause I didn't watch the Eternals. But obviously Jeremy Jahns did because he is one of them reviewers that does watch films, and that's you know. And then says the action is okay, sort of thing, but the Red Hulk, it being the best in the film for action, but it's misleading where the promotions of the Red Hulk everywhere, but he's only in it for about 7 minutes of the film. So, yeah, that is a bit sort of like misleading. And then it says the hand-to-hand combat is a bit sluggish. And yeah, well, you know, I ain't seen it, I don't want to see it. And then he says the CGI looked odd and that fuzzy and real grainy, which I've seen a little bit of fuzzy real grainy in that, but I don't think it looks too bad. I've seen worse, as I say, I've seen worse. So like, and with the reshoots and all this shit, it would have been rushed and all. So like, but as I say, the CGI is not the fucking worst thing about that film. Now this is where he goes a bit side and all. Says the movie was more enjoyable than he thought it was gonna be and that shit. So I don't know how bad he thought it was gonna be, or how much side shit he's been watching recently. That this at least there was a bit of like masculine action. Like the Red Hulk might have just fucking made him fucking even though all the end of the fight scene, spoilers, the Red Hulk gets talked down. So anyway, yeah, well, as I say, anyone who goes to see this film is a soy-head fucking bitch. I told you. Then the strength, he believes, lies in the concepts of what the film was trying to go for, rather than the execution of what it fucking finally delivered, which fucking I don't know fucking what sort of fucking films he's been watching lately, but praising this film, but he is a bit of a fair sort of like film commentator, so he is trying to like fucking give it a few. Even though the concept of this film was to make soy-head fucking bitches, that I believe, and they fucking succeeded, even though they had to do with the Red Hulk. But yeah, I think though, what he did like about it though, because he did say there's solid moments of friendship and sort of like having each other's backs and that shit and fucking being loyal and that he likes in the film, even though it was fucking soid as fuck. But I like the way Falcon fucking helped his mates out, I think. So anyway, that was his sort of like fucking love of the film. And then he says Giancarlo Esposito was done dirty, which yeah, most people have. I could see sort of like, yeah, he didn't have when he was only in 3 scenes, it was like, oh yeah, we didn't have the best of fucking parts in this film because he thinks the reshoots was done after the like film. Well, reshoots are done after, but like long way after. The one like reshoots to just. Oh yeah, we need you back in. There was like proper fucking. Oh shit, we need to put. This is what he thinks. We need to put a big name in there to make it look more appealing, and so they got Giancarlo in and just give him like a few scenes that they patched in there, which weren't all that good for him. But says characters not fitting in the film, which is, I think, again, he's gone back to the Giancarlo sort of character where he's just, oh yeah, we need someone to put in here, and so, oh, we don't really fit all that well, but never mind, just let's put it in there, because what is in there is shit, so we need to fucking put something else in. And says, okay, stuff in it, but done before, and that. So, once again, talking about stuff that has pretty been much done before again, you know. It's not that films have to have something spectacular you've never seen before, like in John Wick 4. But the storyline's got to be good. If the storyline ain't good, then yeah, it's all going to be shit by the way. Fucking, oh, this is like, oh shit, look, they're talking to each other. Oh, too many films with people talking to each other in it. Like, what do you want? Okay, I tell you what you want. You want a good storyline. You can put all the fucking action scenes that we've all seen before in that. As long as the fucking storyline is good, the action's gonna be fucking okay. And then scores it, as I said earlier on, See It Drunk, which is a shit score. So yeah, he didn't like it, and so yeah, but he went to watch it, you know, just because he had to like fucking do a review on it. But fucking hell, if I was Jeremy Jahns, I'd have just said, look, no, there's some films I will not watch because I know they're fucking gonna be so shite. That'd be wasting my time. But no. Did it for fucking the views and that, which, yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.